Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be, I know I'm a little late doing this, but better late than never in my head. Today I'm gonna be doing a video full of my favorites of 2019. So let's jump right into it. First off, let me say welcome back to my channel, Shiley1990. For those of you who don't know, follow me on social media, Shiley1990 on Snapchat and Twitter, Shiley1990 Makeup on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, let's hop right into the video. So the first thing on my favorites list, which I feel like I'm gonna be all over the place because I don't have everything divided up over here, is this these Formula 10.0.6 So Totally Clean Anti-Blemish Pads. They're basically like, I don't know if you guys know or not, but like the Oxy pads like that people use for blemishes and acne. One thing I will say about these, they may not be okay on sensitive skin. I don't know, because I have combination skin. It's a little bit too harsh because it does burn a little bit when I use them. I don't use them every time I wash my face. I do use them every day, but I wash my face in the morning and at night, and I only use these at night, and vice versa. If I only use them in the morning, then I don't use them at night. So I love these. If you guys remember too, I got these in my Marshalls haul earlier last year. We're in a whole nother year, girl. Okay, so the next thing on my list is this Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker. This is a nude matte lipstick. It's like the perfect peachy nude. This is, ooh, got it with my thighs. This is actually their shade Super Nude. And I just love putting, this is perfect if you want to do like a dark brown lip liner, put this on and then put a gloss on over it, or you can leave it like this without the gloss. But I'm a gloss kind of girl, so I always put gloss on after I do things like that. This is perfect for that. So the next thing on the list is this, well, I could really do all of them. I had the lavender one, but I used it all because that was like what I sprayed on my face before I went to sleep. I love these. These are the Mario Badescu facial sprays. This is the one with aloe, cucumber, and green tea, and this is the one with aloe, herbs, and rose water. Both of them are like bomb setting sprays, bomb facial sprays. You can use them after you wash your face. You can use them to set your face. Like, you can use them to refresh. Like, they just, I love them. They smell so good, especially this one. This is my favorite one. But yeah, they have very pleasant smells to them. Believe the hype when it comes to those. The next thing on my list are these Pawpaw sponges I got from Shop Miss A. They were $1.55, and I really want to go back and get like 15 more because they are that good. Like, to me, I mean, I could be overdoing it a little bit, but I think they're better than the Beauty Blender. And my, do I have a Beauty Blender? This is the Beauty Blender, the original one. I like this, but not as much as I like the Pawpaw sponge. It's just soft. It doesn't absorb too much product. It absorbs just the right amount, and I use these almost every time I film, almost every time I do my full face, and I love them. Next thing I'm gonna talk about are these Emery Naive Diamond Glitter eyeliners. My two favorites are number 1 and number 4, which is what I have on my eyes right now, up under my eye, my lower lash line. I just love, like, if I want to do a simple makeup look, I can use it as eyeliner. I can use it as an eye topper. I can use it under my eye. I mean, like, I love the versatility of these. Kiki Adams was the one that put me on these. It comes in a set of 9, I believe. I'll put it somewhere over here, but I think it comes in a set of 9 Yeah, and I got it off Amazon for like $11.99 or $9 and some change, something like that. But it was very affordable. You get a lot of usage out of these. There's all the colors of the rainbow. They even have a black that I should use. Now that I think about it, I'm always talking about I don't have black glitter, and that's black. But anyway, these come in handy. I love these. The next thing on my list is this Dove body wash mousse, and this is the one with argan oil. I love suds in the tub, so this smelled so good. When I they had a scratch and sniff sticker on it at Target. When I scratched the sticker and smelled it, it smelled so good. And I like stuff that moisturizes because my skin can be a little dry and complicated sometimes. So I felt like this was something that I wanted to try, and it did not disappoint. It's almost empty. It's time for me to actually re-up on this. But what you do is you shake it up, and it comes out like shaving cream. And you rub it all over, you lather up real good, and then you rinse it off. And it does moisturize your skin. You can feel a difference after using it for about a week or so. And I love Dove stuff anyway, so I'm kind of biased when it comes to that. The next thing on my list is this OGX Nourishing Plus Coconut Oil. This is a weightless hydrating oil mist. And I use this mostly when I had my natural hair out. I have plaits in right now, so I do moisturize them like once a week, maybe twice a week if I remember. But I use this mostly during the time I had my natural hair out. And it just made my curls pop. It moisturized my hair without weighing my hair down. It didn't give me that crunchy look. And I just like how it smells. I like coconut stuff too, so a lot of this stuff is biased, but sue me. The next thing I want to talk about is these clips. These are very handy. There's a 4-pack of these. I got these from the dollar store. They were 4 for $1. The only thing I will say is when you stretch them to their maximum, they will pop. I have a pink one here. Rest in peace to the pink homie. But I do still use her. She still comes in very handy. I just haven't figured out how to fix her yet. So, but I fixed her. Yeah, those come in handy. I use them when I want to pin my hair back, or if I have some chips that I can't find a bag clip for, I'll put the hair clip on them real fast because I don't want my stuff to go stale. Sorry. The next thing on the list is this Smoothie Star lightly whipped body butter cream. This is from Soap and Glory, and this, you guys, smells so good. Like, have you smelling like a whole snack. This will. I wonder what's in here. I forgot. Oh, pistachio, almond, and sweet vanilla fragrance. And it smells like, you'll smell edible. It gives me goosebumps when I smell it because it just smells that good. So I like to put this on when I get out of the shower. I like to put on a lot of lotion because yeah, nobody likes to be ashy.
Bye, Ashy. Have a nice day. Bye, Ashy.
The next thing I want to talk about is this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I had to find a way to make this work for me because at first I was like, I didn't really care about it. I was like, people just hype this up just because got me out here spending money on stuff I don't need to spend money on. I could have got a 4 for 4 with this. I was just going in because I really felt like it wasn't working for me. But just like anything else, you have to make a way for it. You have to manipulate it so it works for you. And I feel like that's what I did with this. And now I'm in love with it. I use it in every tutorial. I use it anytime I do my face because I just feel like it's that bomb. And speaking of bombs, this is the Fenty How Many Carats Diamond Balm. This was actually a gift from my sister-in-law for my birthday. And I don't like this. I use her a lot, as you guys can tell. I don't like this as a highlighter. It's just not highlighty for me. But what I do is sometimes I do looks. And just to give it a little bit more pop, I put a little bit of this on my finger, swirl it around on my finger, and then put it as a topper on eyelid. So I will say that she cooperates for me as that, but as a highlighter, it's just a little bit too much. But she is beautiful before she gets to looking raggedy like this. And I definitely want to expand my whole Fenty Beauty collection during 2020. The next thing that was one of my favorite products in 2019 was this Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills collab. This palette, you can get so many looks out of this palette right here that it's ridiculous. Granted, it's $45 and the pans are a little small. Those are the only two cons I could come up with. The shades are super blendable, very buildable as well. And I just like the versatility of the whole palette. You have nudes, you have transition shades, you have pops of color, you have shimmers. You just have so much to work with that I feel like this is an almost perfect palette. The only thing I'll say that would stop this from making it a perfect palette is there's no black in here. If there was a black, then she would be perfect. But this is a very, very good palette. Ever since I bought it, I may not post a lot of tutorials with it because I don't want to seem like I'm biased and use the same palette over and over. But I feel like a lot of times when I go to work, I use this palette. Even if it's just 1 or 2 shades out of here, I may not do a whole look with the palette, but I feel like I use a lot of stuff from this palette. I mean, I use a lot of shades from this palette throughout my work week. And I love Jackie for giving it to the people. I love Jackie in general. Okay, so the next thing on the list is clear gloss. We're gonna do clear gloss in general, but I like clear gloss in the squeezy tubes because I don't always like to transfer the color that I'm putting the clear gloss on top of. So let me give you an example. I love this e.l.f. lip lacquer in clear, but if I take this wand out and wipe it over this brown lip liner and this lipstick that I have on right now and put it back in here, this isn't going to be clear anymore. See how it's like crystal clear, like you can see the wand floating in there? This is not going to be like this. This, on the other hand, you can take this off, squeeze whatever amount of lip gloss you want to put on and put the lid back on, and I basically have like 0 to very little amount of transfer. And I'm okay with that because I feel like it would be a lot more messier with this than it is with this. So this is the Broadway Vitalip Mint Oil Lip Gloss. And I like minty stuff on my lips because it's like a cooling effect. But it doesn't have to be mint. I've used the rose one. I have a bunch of these laying around somewhere. I keep them in my purse. I keep them in my car. Like, I have one by the bed. It's not this brand, but clear gloss in the tube is definitely one of my favorite products, if not holy grail of 2019. The next thing on my favorites list is AOA Studio F14 brush. I loved this brush for my contour. She almost made it to the holy grail, but I haven't had it long enough for her to be like holy grail. So I love her for contouring. She's just like fluffy, and she cooperates with me when I'm doing my makeup, and that's one of the most important things. That's key in doing makeup. Products and things that cooperate with you to make your job easier. The next brush was this Essence eye blender brush, and to be honest, sis did not cooperate with me when I first got her from the store. It took maybe like 2 more times after that, and I think what happened was the bristles were too stiff, so it took for me to wash it. Now that she does what I asked her to do, I take her out of the arsenal a lot more, and this actually turned into one of my favorite blending brushes. But I will say, when I first got her, I didn't like her. Super cheap. This brush was $2.99, I think, at Ulta. Definitely want to go back and get some more of these. And the last thing on my list for my favorites of 2019 are these popcorners and white cheddar. I love popcorn. So, like, I have an obsession with popcorn. White cheddar popcorn, extra butter popcorn. So I feel like those chips are a healthier, more wholesome way to enjoy popcorn without all the salt, because I believe they have less salt than the Smart Food white cheddar popcorn, which is what I normally get. I buy that in bulk when I go to BJ's. I just like these when I'm trying to be on my healthy tip. They're popped corn chips, and yeah, I got these on sale. They aren't really cheap at Marshall's for $1.79. So granted, the bag is half full with air, I still think it's a really good deal. And I bought 3 bags. They had 3 bags out there, and I bought all 3 bags. I like the popcorners, okay? And I just discovered them. I just started eating them last year. So yeah, those are all my, oh wait, one more. These headbands that I got from Jewelry by Danielle, which is a local store down here next to All Shoes 1088. It used to be All Shoes 988, but now it's All Shoes 1088. And back in the day, it was All Shoes 888. But I got these headbands. These were $2 at Jewelry by Danielle. It's a little bin she has by the register. And I bought like 6. I think it was like 6 or 7. But yeah, those come in real handy. I use them as scrunchies. I use them to hold my hair back when I'm doing my makeup sometimes. And those are all my favorites. I want to say thank you guys so much for watching the video. Follow me on social media, Charlie1990, on Snapchat and Twitter, Charlie1990 Makeup, on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.